Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Kawak again. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Bahara Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there, teaching the truth and sincerity in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. So, this is the second, second actual, evidence that these people, that the Edomites, are calling evidence, right? This is evidence that this is a UAP that's been identified as such. So now they're gonna move forward from here. And how did they move forward? Well, they already got their Space Force, right? So now they're gonna start doing something with the Space Force. Because when this, I was watching a video in the morning earlier. Right now it's about 7:35 in the morning. The date is January 12th, 2024. Jacob's trouble is coming down the door. So besides that, this is the time where Esau's gonna make sure that they got funding. Well, first of all, they got to get funding, but they got to get approval from the people. So how do you do that? You got to scare the people. So they're gonna start putting these things out, and when people start questioning what this is, the only ones that are going to be able to give those people answers are people in charge of the technology. So they have a camera while they were doing, it was like a 2-3 minute video, but they were explaining about a camera that does scan of the basically it scans the object and it gives you information on what it's not. So then they quickly tell you what it possibly is. So they have a determination factor. They got that little scanner, right? It's like the one that you go to when you go to the casino or whatever, and you put your face on it and it scans your face and it lets you know, okay, you're not sick. In the same way, it scans these devices that are, basically define the nature of Earth, the laws of physics, whatever these scientists say, the laws of physics. So in that regard, they're getting used to the fact that these things are going to be more recent. They're going to come out. So right now they're just seeing one. And then the brother did a video on the portal opening, and Jake scattered. So this is a hot commodity. And You know, you can't have Jacob's trouble without Jacob's ladder, right? And these, like when Jacob saw the ladder going into the heavens and coming down, he was watching chariots like go up and down to a bigger ship that would be the heavens, right? It doesn't say that, but it could have just been going out to the, you know, furthest part of space, or like, you know how when you've seen the Tony Stark movie, Iron Dude. You know, that movie, was it Iron Dude? No, it was the Avengers. For the first one, when the portal opened up and they were sending the Chitauri through it. That's basically what Jacob saw. But it was a bunch of chariots coming in and out. And they're seeing single chariots. Remember, there's squadrons out there. I think I've seen, in my experience, three. I experienced 3 squadrons. The first one was the 3 spheres, the 2 big black spheres, and then 1 silver sphere in the back. And then it was about 8 or 16 like a jack. You know how you play jacks? You throw the ball down and you pick up the jacks. Like that, but they were like all pointed to the back. And they were like basically like flashing in and out of the dimensions, like cloaking themselves and reappearing. And that was pretty intense. And then I seen the third one, which was a flock of like metallic cranes, they looked like paper cranes, but they were giant paper cranes, and they were moving so mechanically. And I thought it was like it. And I told my coworker, "Hey, bro, because he lives there. Hey, did Corcoran get some new equipment to spy on us?" And he said, "Yeah, they got some new drones, but it wasn't no damn drones, because we haven't seen them again." So, and that was about 5 of them, 5 to 7. So I know there's squadrons, and if they're just seeing, this is like what they're trying to control is, you know, the fear factor. If they control the fear factor, they can, you know, sort of anticipate what you're gonna do, what you're gonna respond, how you're gonna respond. For example, the basic numbskull, you know, Joe Sixpack, the one that talks shit every time we're out there on the streets. When these things start appearing everywhere, they're gonna, like the Apostle Bar says, they're gonna start dropping dead because of heart attacks. The heart will fail them. You know. And then not only that, they're gonna want answers. What the hell is that? Are you prepared for that? Like that Edomite that I had in my intake cubicle that I was assisting, or trying to assist. Man, that man was broken down. So I could understand. And these people are they're already sick. They're already sick. Oh shit. Oh man. And the majority of the population, the one that accounts for money, like the one that pays taxes and their citizens, they're like in their 25, 30s to 60 retirement age, because they're actively making revenue that gets taxed, right? So when that happens, let's say 10% of that population that makes money and reports income drops dead. Well, there goes your highest earning population, because the older you are, the more money you're supposed to be making, because, you know, worked 40 plus years or 20 plus years, and you already have some sort of nest egg. Dude, this man was crying because he had a nest egg. He said he used to make, when he was 19, 100K, and I was like, damn, it's a long fall, right? It's a long fall. So, you know, I could totally see that happening. And then I seen another man, but this guy was a Jake. He looks like a Spanish man, but he was a Jake. He was talking about, yeah, I hope I get new lungs. And I was like, man, you know, I was like, so he told me why, so I could go back to work. And then the other Edomite said that he wished that he could work again. So the value of a man is not based upon how much fucking money he has. It's how much work he could do. And that's one of those learning experiences. Like, I'm not giving you my opinion. I see that shit. I see it. Everybody that comes in there where they're dialects or, you know, just fucking losing it, or can't get their shit together, they all say they wish they could work. So you take away that working population, and there goes your taxable income, and there goes people that are buying vehicles, people that are buying houses. That stops. But the most important part is if the older people die, all those 401ks like get frozen. And I don't know what happens when retirement plans get frozen. You know, the state takes them, obviously, and then they could use that shit for what? Funding them to figure out this fucking situation on these, what's it called? What do they call them? Chariot? They call them UAPs, or they went from unidentified flying objects to unidentified aerial phenomenons. These are the chariots of the Lord. So, and he's just toying with them. He's just toying with y'all. That's fun. That's some funny stuff right there. So just imagine that stuff. Like, you go outside, and it could be Project Bluebeam, it could be something real, but you go outside and the unexpected happens. The whole sky is covered in chariots. Now, how are you going to deal with that? I don't know. You know, like these men, they were strong, and all kinds of scriptures are coming to mind. They were strong, but now they're not. Now they're not strong. You know, they wish they were, but they're not. So I see a lot of people fucking dying if they start popping up and all over the place, but there will be all over the place. So that was just my report. There's Slovakia. There's a bunch of Chariot sightings, which the so-called white man calls UAPs, and that means that they came to a conclusion on what to call them. So they're not no longer unidentified. So they're gonna change the name again now that they identified them, because they know they exist. They acknowledge their existence, I should say. So, there's gonna be more of this stuff. And this was just earlier today. The news about it, at least. And there's gonna be more. There was a jellyfish one, and both of these chariots went in the water. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a helicopter. There never used to be like that around here. There never been no helicopters. So with that, I'm gonna say, shalom. Look out for that, and stay reading your scriptures. Shalom, and keep praying. Pray. That's the thing. Pray.